Hi, I'm Bernice Edwards with First State Community Action Agency. First State Community Action Agency is a private nonprofit community-based social service organization who have been in business for the last 52 years. First State have a variety of programs, and our goal here at First State is to work with individuals and communities, helping them to become self-sufficient. How do we do that? We provide them with services throughout the state of Delaware. Some of the main services that we do provide is after-school homework program, our culinary arts program, case management, reentry, promoting safe and stable families, community development, and our energy centers, which is one of our newest programs. First State has a partnership with DP&L, Delaware Sustainable Energy Utility, the Division of State Service Centers, to provide energy education to those families who are experiencing high utility bills.
So as we think about the great work that First State Community Action Agency is doing and the partnership that they have with Delmarva Power, the work that's being done in the community is fantastic. There are families that are struggling and need assistance, and that's where First State Community Action comes in, and that's why we value the partnership so greatly. Being in the energy business, we know that energy and energy costs are very important to people, and the work that the energy centers are doing through First State Community Action Agency is really assisting us at Delmarva Power in being able to reach a community that sometimes it might be difficult to reach. People may feel that they're a little intimidated with contacting our offices, but they're able to work with the energy educators in an environment in their own homes, in an environment that's a lot more comfortable for them. Being able to reduce their bills, being able to have a home that's more energy efficient, being able to train their children about the importance of conserving energy in the home and the impacts that it has on them is the kind of work that First State is doing that helps us immensely. We always say that the cheapest form of energy is the kilowatt that you don't use, and First State is definitely helping us with that partnership.
Over the last couple of years, we've developed a relationship with those in the community, most recently with the First State Community Action Group. Within 30 to 60 days, we've developed a program where the First State Community Action Group was providing training to our customers. And the success of that has been incredible. Just within the last 9 months, over 150 of our customers have come through and received training on how they can conserve with their energy bills. One of the programs that we put together is a $100 credit that any of our customers that go through the Energy Centers training receive. This has been very valuable for those that are in the low income bracket.
My name is Donna Johnson. I walked into the First State Community Action Center in Dover by accident. Met with Miss Carla Morton because I was having some issues with my utility bill with Chesapeake Utilities. She was friendly, engaging, sat me down, had me fill out some paperwork, and also made me aware of a $100 credit that I could get to my account with Chesapeake Utilities. She told me this little trick that really works. She told me to get power strips and plug whatever I can into a power strip, and then when you get ready to leave in the morning or whenever, you just cut your light switch off and make sure they're all in the off position. You save a lot by doing that. So I pass that along to everybody.
This is it. Our Second Chance Reentry Program is I go in to talk to the individuals. You might have made a mistake. You fall down, but you get up. But make sure that you are preparing yourself that you don't go back. You're always looking forward. You always look for the positive side. And this is the reason that First State is here to help those individuals as they transition back into the community, because we want them to be contributing individuals to society. We help them through job referrals. If we can get them back into education, we do that. but we also work with them on a weekly basis as they come in with a case manager. We have a reentry case manager who has worked with, right now, we work with over 100 individuals since our program started. And our goal is make them the best that they possibly can be through jobs, through education, and just through being a part of the community, but also be a positive part in their community.
Coming back into society is, after being incarcerated, sometimes can be a very hard transition. The Reentry Second Chance program is a program that is phenomenal for these young men, because what it does is it allows you to truly invest in you if you're willing to. So we're excited, and we're excited about this partnership, and we're excited to be a part of this community, giving back as best we can. One thing I do understand about our partnership with First State is that our common goal is to help those in Christ.
Our culinary arts program, our adult culinary arts program, is a 16-week training program that we provide for those who are unemployed, underemployed, getting them prepared to go into and be competitive in the job market. All of our students complete a 16-week course, but before they graduate, they have to be Safe Serve certified. We have an excellent partnership with Sodell Concept, Dogfish Head, the Brick Hotel here in Georgetown, and several other restaurants who have been able to place our students into the job market. And we're so proud that through these partnerships, all of our students are now gainfully employed from our last class.
We have had the opportunity to partner with First State, and specifically the Culinary Arts program, over the last half a dozen years or so. First State reached out to us to see if we could provide some hands-on training, do some observation, and to just kind of see what being in the kitchen of a restaurant is all about. And it has been truly a win-win experience for everybody. It has given the Brick the opportunity to have them come in and spend, I believe, a couple weeks under the leadership of our chef and working hand in hand, so that they can get a first-hand perception of what the restaurant world is really all about.
I came down here from Wilmington, Delaware last July, and I was introduced to First State. I was in a transitional house dealing with addiction. I was in Wilmington for 30 years, fighting addiction in and out of jail, being incarcerated, and I figured I'd give Georgetown a shot. I came down to Georgetown, was in the recovery house, entered First State. I was in the reentry program, and Mr. Anthony introduced me to a couple clients, and I signed up for parenting, and he offered me the opportunity to get my forklift license and my flagging license, which I already had, and then he threw at me would I like to join culinary arts. I went to culinary arts school, and I learned a whole lot from my teachers as well as the individuals that participated. I learned knife skills, I learned about different ingredients, I learned about chemicals, what to do with this chemical, what to not do with that. And first and foremost, it just really was teaching me responsibility, which I haven't been doing in the past. You know, I really enjoyed the class, you know, and yes, right now as we speak, I work down in Victoria as I'm a chef.
We provide after-school homework program to low-income communities, helping our kids prepare for a brighter future. And with that program, we're making sure that our students are in some type of educational opportunities 11 of the 12 months out of the year. First State's after-school programs, we reached over 300 youth in the course of the year. We have the STEM program, which is a partnership that we have developed with Delaware State University, and I'm most excited about the Lego camp And last year, our kids' first time competing, out of 15 teams, they came in number 3.
My name is Dean Parnell with Delaware State University Cooperative Extension 4-H and Youth Development Program. We've been working with First State for the last several years to bring STEM programming to youth in the communities that they serve. Our mission at Delaware State University is to provide outreach materials and services and programs to communities that have traditionally been underserved. And First State has been a terrific partner in being able to allow that to happen. They have communities that they serve where they have set up shop, and it allows us to be able to come in and do programming with the children that they already have contact with. And so for the last 2 years, one of the things that we've started doing is introducing kids to Lego robotics. And so that allows them to be able to build a robot like the one I have here and be able to compete in competitions through First Lego League. That allows them to learn not only about engineering and robotics and the science that goes along with that, it also allows them to learn about research and about the scientific areas of study that impact their lives. And we've seen this excitement particularly because they're asking the question of someone who looks like them, someone who they feel that they can relate to. And that is an important part of what we're doing with these kids, because they're able to see themselves in the role of a scientist, in the role of a science teacher, and in the role of a person who understands the way the world works from a scientific standpoint. And so it puts them in the equation personally rather than standing on the outside looking in.
Goal is, do we look at the family, the individual, the community to make them whole? How do we do that? We cannot do that unless we have the partners that we have. First State right now have over 400 partners throughout the state of Delaware, making a difference in the lives of the people that we serve. We give people a hand up, not a handout, but teaching people how to better themselves and their families and their lives. That's what we're all about here at First State. We're committed
to making positive change.
One person,
one family,
and one community
At a time.